tutorial on the HanJie Machinery touchscreen display. This is the first tutorial that we're going to do, and it's the basic tutorial. I'm going to skip over some things as I go along, but they'll be addressed in future tutorials, so just hang on if your questions aren't answered here. This is going to be a really short video. So this is the screen that you're going to see when you first open up the software on the HanJie machine. So there's a number of different tabs down at the bottom, and I'll go through just a basic on which tab does what. And then there's also a login prompt right here. So if you click that, if you have a login enabled, that's where you're going to click at to log in. The first tab we're going to see is new file. So when you click on that, it's going to ask you if you want to open a new file. So I'm going to click on the no. The next tab over here is load file. So I can click on that, and this is where you're going to go to load existing files that you've already created, already tested, and you want to bend the file according to the part according to the file. So you'll select which one you want and load it. So we're going to minimize that. The next tab here is parameter. So what you're going to see in the parameter page is your tooling information. There's going to be information about the part that you're bending, the mandrel, where you load at, some of the default speeds when they're not defined elsewhere. You're going to see basic information about how you load and unload. Then there's also going to be another area where you can insert custom commands during the loading process. This area is for the loading process only. And then of course there's another tab here that goes over the tube support information and a little bit of safety information. Now the next tab here is any motion that's on the machine that you want to operate manual. You'll go to this screen right here, and you'll be able to operate, anything that you see. The next tab over here is your part data information. So when you open this, this is going to be what the part looks like as you bend it. So it's going to be feed rotates and bends. You got your distance out in front of the bend. You're also going to have the tail length, the BN length, various things like that are all going to be in this page right here. The next tab over here is auto. So when you get the part that you want to bend loaded, you'll go to this screen right here and of course start it, and you'll be able to bend. The next tab here, you won't go to this, but it's the system setup. So there's nothing really in here that you're going to use. But here's something interesting. So if you click on that once, it'll open it. If you click on that again, it closes that tab. So you get back to the main screen here. The next tab here is the shutdown tab. So you'll click on that after you're done bending at the end of the day or the end of the week or whenever you shut down your machine. You'll click that tab and it will power down the software. It's very important to power down the software and take that back to a black screen before shutting the actual bender down. If you have a tab open, it'll say exit. So you can also click that to exit that tab. But then once you exit the tab and have no tabs loaded, it's going to say shut down. So the other thing that might be of interest to you is if you go like right where the middle of the 0 is here on the date and click that, it will change the language. So there's some preloaded languages in here, English, Spanish, Chinese, several other ones. If there's a specific language that you're looking for, it'll have to be configured in the low level, but you'll be able to load that language. So if you are in a plant that has Spanish speaking people, you can use that to to change the language. So this is the basic tutorial, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.